A leadership academy such as this begins to help us address are those issues around leadership. Forget about whether it is in business or elsewhere, but it's about, for us, some of the reasons why Nigeria hasn't made the kind of progress she could have made is simply a lack of leadership. And so anybody or any institution such as the Ausso Leadership Academy that's contributing to that, in my view, is doing very, very necessary, but in your case, also very, very good work.
I've heard a lot about your academy, and I want to congratulate you for that, by the way, about how it is impacting small businesses and turning those ideas and those entrepreneurs into the businesses of the future. You know, that is what we need. If we want to see economic growth in this country, we're going to have to need to see more entrepreneurs succeed.
It's the aggregation of successful entrepreneurs that will build this economy. Any opportunity we have to mentor and grow entrepreneurs that will make these big contributions we're looking for, we shouldn't pass it by.
I think if we're able to build sustainable second, third generation companies, the Nigerian economy will change.
The more people can be impacted, positively, the better this country will be.
Yeah, I'm very inspired by the idea of helping and supporting entrepreneurs to grow their ideas, their inventions, because I truly believe that in Africa, we can do this stuff. We can create big businesses. We can become as successful as those who started Guinness, who started Toyota, or started Mitsubishi.
As long as we'll continue to share our experiences with the youth, then we'll have continuity and we can build.
I believe that teaching is a part of sharing knowledge, and sharing the knowledge to people who then use it to become better.
I'm very pleased to have collaborated with the Ausso Leadership Academy. Let's change ideas, turn them into action, and empower the youth to be able to lead for action.
I love this sort of conversation because at the end of the day, we're all striving to be better. We're all human beings that want to live a better life. And so conversations where we can share experiences and learnings and life lessons are always welcome.
If Nigeria is going to be the third largest supplier of workforce, who is training the entrepreneurs? So for me, that's one thing that will make me underscore Ausso Leadership, because of your focus on entrepreneurs and even intrapreneurs, so that way we can begin to say, okay, finally, there is a place to go to learn the formal art of becoming an entrepreneur, rather than everybody just jump into it and learn by the way.
For me, it's a must. You want to be an entrepreneur within this environment, and you've done all your schooling here. There are gaps that you need to fill, and I think Ausso Leadership Academy offers a great opportunity, to fill some of those gaps.
I think that what's the point of going to a business school in North America and listening to life lessons of people who live in North America without the context of culture, without the context of country, without the context of the problems that we see every day in our society. And so for me, that was the attraction.
It's great to go to Columbia or Harvard or LSE or whatever it is, but we should keep ourselves in the context. And the fact that your case studies are local case studies of local businesses and also of the delegates' business, I think it's fantastic. So it's almost like a workshop where you're dissecting your business. After the modules you go through, you come up with a complete different business. I think so. The approach, I think, is very, very practical.
Going into the room, I loved the setup. I loved the openness of the people there. I felt that people were there to learn. I felt that the commitment was there from people, and the sacrifice that has been there was very clear that this is a committed space for learning, and I think everyone came to learn. And I think, to me, if anyone gets the opportunity to come here, they should come, because I really enjoyed my experience, and I learned even.
Like I told the group, for me, it's not just, yes, the expectation was that, I'm coming there to share perspectives. Yeah, that's fine. People say they want to learn, but for me, it was an opportunity to engage and learn.
Ideas, innovation, creative thinking does not happen unless the enabling environment and setting, physical setting, is right. And I'm delighted that, with the leadership of the Ausso Leadership Academy, I have deemed it fit to put this kind of facility in place.
and ensure that they set the standard that is very, very high.
If I have to sum it up in 2 words, I'll say it's beyond expectations.
I tend to avoid the word excellence for the reason that it's so wide. But one word I like is polish. And in coming in, you see the polish.
It's an impressive environment that will support it's quite conducive for senior executives to do their learning experience.
It's an ambience, an environment that actually connotes seriousness and class. And those 2 things matter a lot.
You at the academy, you are filling a gap that has existed in our environment for quite a long time. Because while we were growing up, academics like this were not in existence. So they are lucky to be able to pass through an academy like this, and you've been able to leverage your network, like I explained during the session, in bringing in facilitators from diverse backgrounds, from within another country to come and share experience and knowledge with the participants at the academy.
I think anybody will tell you that Nigeria's single biggest challenge has been leadership. Therefore, there's no doubt in my mind that this is something that is so fundamentally needed.
Building leaders, putting leadership qualities in young people and entrepreneurs is something that's highly needed. So I do identify with the core mission and objectives of Ausso. It's needed.
Fundamental, the heart of every entrepreneur to give back to the society. I have not seen very large, any big entrepreneur who is not, having this power, the need to give back to the society. So that way, from the leadership perspective, I really appreciate what you are trying to do. Fantastic.
I think the class is very vibrant, and I am convinced that if I had the opportunity, I'd like to do a follow-through on this, because I believe that there are quite a lot of champions in that class.
At least for those who want to have the Nigerian experience and to learn from the experience in the Nigerian environment, really, this is the place I would recommend.
It was a lovely experience. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed the conversation, the questions that were asked of me, some of the challenges as well. I think it's a great academy, and congratulations for leading it.